We're back with another episode of Unbelievably Awkward. And tonight is sure to be a very interesting night because we will be discussing a topic that is sensitive yet very near and dear to a lot of our hearts. We will be talking about child molestation in real life.
I have a story, and I'm just gonna say person A. I'm gonna let the person be person A, just so that I don't slip and say. So person A's parent, and let's say mother, would have this child go by someone who is very much able to provide for the family, right? To go to this person's home ever so often, and the going to is not really going to pick up anything. The going to is used as merchandising, so prostituting the child. So person A would go, person A would be molested, right? And then person A receives a package to bring home. The mom is aware of this. The mom is aware of this, right? I'm not sure if the father is aware, because number one, this is going to cause conflict, because the one giving the gift, the molester, is not really the husband. The molester is the side provider, right? So here is this child being shipped off to be molested, literally, right? And if if person A doesn't fully carry out going to this individual, even though person A knows what's going to happen, person A has an even more dangerous thing to face.
Which is punishment from the mother?
From the mother. Throw stones at her, beat at her, all of these things.
Right, so the mother is molesting the child as well.
I wanted you to come out with that, because many persons believe that if once you condoned in any proportion, you know that this is it, and you push, you're part of the act, or part of the.
Yeah, but she's creating the environment.
You have some hand in it, then you are deemed the molester too. Right?
Yeah, it's not that she's condoning, but she's actually creating that situation. So
she's the mastermind behind it, like she's puppeteering it. So really and truly, you are number one. You're the number one molester. Now, how does someone grow? Because I've seen this individual. I know person A, and person A grows up having hatred, even though as much as person A has children and push to love the child and have their spouse and want to show love, there is a drawback. There's something that limits that full opening, because whenever there's a sense of love that is coming up, then there's a resentment that happened, and a defensiveness, and no, this can't happen, and so cause argument, cause rivalry, cause some form of chaos to happen before whenever it reaches to a love aspect or an opening aspect.
Yeah, well, there are acute as well as chronic psychological consequences of being molested, and what that person is experiencing right now in their adult life. That is a chronic psychological consequence of her childhood molestation. So we spoke on fear, anxiety, shame, guilt, depression, right? And depression and suicidal thoughts and ideation. And then feeling not loved, not worthy. There's so many things, so many psychological effects that molestation can have on a child in their adult years. And even desensitizing as far as like sexual behaviors. You may have someone who was being molested grow up to be completely promiscuous because of their past experience, or even aggressive, become a molester themselves, like the other example that you gave. So, knowing that you have these psychological effects, what do? Like, how do they counter? And let's not just say they. How does one, right, someone who was molested, deal with, cope with, or counter whatever chronic psychological impact that experience had on him or her? Like, how do you deal with it?